All praises to the Most High. I just want to bring this out because, a lot of people say we thumping the Bible too much. So, I like to read all kind of books just to prove that the Bible's right. All right. Here's the book right here, The World's Religion. Now I'm going to come back here and show you this. And just flip through it. You can see I've been reading it, just where you don't think that I'm just panning through this book, But I've been and read this, but I just want to share this with you real quickly. All right, and forgive me, I need to get it adjusted. All right, so this is talking about Jesus, right, out of this book. But watch this. See, the truth's in all the books. All right, let me get that focused in before you can see it. And it says Christianity is founded, all right, on the worship of Jesus Christ, Jesus the Messiah, as the Son of God. Now here's the clincher. A unique self-revelation of God of the human race. In other words, they just making it up. At the same time, remember the same Jesus as the historic figure, a man, now listen to this, a man of insignificant social standing who during his life was unknown outside the obscure corners of Roman Empire, where he lived and died. All right, so that's important because it's going to tell you who Christ was dealing with that whole time. As a matter of fact, it's in here, but it's kind of extensive, but I just wanted to bring that out about Christianity, where they're saying, well, look, in this book, they tell you Christianity's made up. It's a unique self-revelation of God of the human race. See, in other words, there's nowhere in the Bible that there's a Jesus Christianity fits nowhere in the Bible because it's a self-revelated. All right. Another little point, and I'm just going to jump through this material so the video won't be too long. All right. Where I'm pointing right here, the Jews were subject to living in cities under local princes appointed by the Roman Empire or directly under Rome itself, and the priestly party, the Sadducees. So the Sadducees was part of Rome. So when you're reading that in the Bible, you can see that they were just you can see it right here, a priestly party who was still up under Rome's rulership. And I'm just keeping it there so anybody want to read the rest. All right, bam. All right, and I'm gonna do an extensive study on this, but I wanted to bring out something else too. All right, so you can see that Jerusalem was under Roman power at that time. All right, here it is right here. It says, virtually nothing is known of Jesus' life from an infant until he was about the age of 30. He clearly received a sound education of the Old Testament scriptures, presumptuously from the local synagogue. So on that other verse over here, you heard, it's not a verse, but the other script, they said that he was rarely known outside of the Roman Empire around his area where he lived at. His whole education was the Old Testament. Now, the event that launched Jesus into a public ministry was the mission of his relative, John the Baptist, down in Judea. John called Israel, once again, what we're trying to tell you, Israel, to return to God, baptized those who responded to the River Jordan. He attracted a large following, and Jesus joined him when baptizing and himself began preaching. Then John was put in prison. Jesus moved back to Galilee and continued preaching to the public. What did he continue preaching? Israel, return back to God. He didn't know no other. He never left. He was not known outside the other areas. He scarcely traveled outside the other areas, so he didn't know any of their teachings. All right. All right, that's that. And it says, all right. See, the rest of this I got to put in an organized fashion. I just wanted to bring out that about Christianity and what was taught. It's its name, the kingdom. All right. And here's another point, and then I probably run out of time here. All right. It says, the kingdom is near. I want to bring out some of the Old Testament pointed out toward God and the great judgment and salvation for all of Israel's hope and the promise of God to fulfill. Jesus saw that his mission was the time of fulfillment. In other words, however little did he share the popular idea of the political delivery, he saw himself as a Messiah to come save God's people. There it is right there. He called himself the Son of Man, echoing the figure of the Old Testament of Daniel's. See, there it is again. All right, representing the ultimate deliverance and triumph of the true people of God. Come on, y'all. Come on, get to study. Come on, crack a book. Learn something. I don't want to be the only person out here doing this. Please, somebody respond. Anybody have any questions about this? I can show you that this man that they call Christ, he grew up in the ghetto. Look, y'all, he grew up in the ghetto, just like ain't nothing changed. Only difference that we was in the land. All right, where did I say that? Well, see, I'm trying to do too much. All right, if you got any questions, comments, please leave them below. I respond back to every question. Shalom.